Michelle, are you busy with work today?
Oh, Martin. Yeah, I'm a bit busy today. I have a meeting in the evening. What's up?
Actually, I went out drinking with friends yesterday and had some thoughts.
What were you thinking about? Do you have something to complain about as usual?
No, it's not that. It's something more fundamental.
Fundamental? What do you mean? Can you explain it to me?
I thought we could live more freely.
What do you mean by living freely?
Since we got married, I feel like we've been too tied down. I think we should allow ourselves to do what we like more freely.
Well, that's definitely important, but what do you specifically want to do?
For example, I could go on trips with my friends, and you could go out with your friends more freely.
Isn't that something we can already do? Why are you bringing this up all of a sudden?
I'm talking about a deeper level of freedom. For instance, if I suddenly want to go on a trip, I want to be able to go without having to consult you every time.
What? Wouldn't that affect our trust in each other? What would you do if any issues came up?
There won't be any issues. If we trust each other, having that kind of freedom should be fine.
That's ideal, but it might be difficult in reality. Is there a reason behind this?
No, it's just a suggestion. I just thought it would be nice to go on a spontaneous solo trip when I need a refresh.
So, you want to decide without consulting me? That might be a bit of a problem. What if something goes wrong?
Nothing will go wrong. We've never had any major issues so far.
Well, I'll think about it, but it might be hard to change suddenly.
I get that, but I want our relationship to be more relaxed. I want us to have more free time.
Okay, let's talk about it gradually. Changing everything suddenly is tough.
Try to be flexible.
Well, trust is crucial in these matters.
Of course. I'm saying this because I trust you, Michelle. Michelle, listen.
What is it?
Sorry, but I won't be able to come home for a while because I'll be with my mom for her surgery.
What? That's unbelievable.
I can't believe it either. It's a stomach removal, so it might take a while.
I can't believe your mom, who lives to eat and exists to digest, is losing her stomach.
Don't diss her just because she's not here.
I wish they could remove her un part as well.
What do you mean?
The un in unrefined, so only refined would be left.
Why are you joking? This is a major surgery.
Yeah, sorry. For some reason, I'm feeling a bit giddy about this serious situation.
Geez, that's why the mother-in-law and daughter-in-law relationship doesn't go well. Because you don't visit during holidays, Mom feels distance from you.
I know. I'm also at fault for that. Let me make amends for it.
What are you planning to do?
I'll perform a South American tribal dance in front of the operating room.
Do not dance.
Is this one of those don't press the button situations?
No, I'm serious.
Why? It's a sacred dance to pray to the gods.
How is that going to make amends? You don't need to come.
That's not going to work. You can't carry the removed stomach by yourself.
Who said I was going to carry it?
Do you need a container?
For what?
Aren't you taking the stomach home?
Of course not.
That's a waste, considering the opportunity.
This isn't a time for jokes. You never know what might happen during surgery. I'm so worried my hands are shaking.
Yet, you're typing on WhatsApp just fine.
Stop nitpicking.
What you're saying and doing are completely different.
You don't even try to understand my feelings and just make fun of me. I'm shocked you're so cold-hearted.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be.
Once words are said, they can stick in someone's heart forever. You've done something that can't be undone.
That's true. I still remember when you said to me 2 years ago. You told me, "Your back after a bath looks like a sumo wrestler finishing practice." That thorn still hasn't been removed.
What?
There's more. On our anniversary last year, you said, "Out of all the women in this restaurant, your face is the biggest. Congratulations on winning the big face contest." That also pierced deep, and it still hurts sometimes.
I'm sorry.
As long as you understand, it's okay.
We got sidetracked, but anyway, that's the situation.
What were we talking about again?
My mom's surgery.
Oh, right.
Don't you have anything else to say? Like, take care, or I hope it goes well?
If I have something to say, I'll tell her directly. When's the surgery? I want to reassure her before it starts. It's the family's role to offer words of comfort, right? I'll call her to wish her success and give her some encouragement.
Don't. I don't want your WhatsApp messages or calls to upset her before the surgery. I want to keep her calm before the operation. Besides, your jokes might have a negative impact on her. The surgery is a big deal for her.
That's the doctor's job. Your mom will already be under anesthesia before the surgery, so there's nothing to upset her. Besides, hearing warm words from family before surgery might give her comfort. I think it's important for the family to offer words of encouragement before surgery. Should I go to the hospital?
You're so annoying. It's a major surgery, so you don't need to come. I'll be there, so don't worry. As her actual son, I'll be by her side, and that's enough. If you come, it might just cause more confusion. For Mom's sake, leave this to me. You just pray from home. I don't want you being there to add any unnecessary stress to her. Do what you can from home, and that'll be enough.
Got it. I'll dance at home. My prayer dance will surely make the surgery a success. I'll pray for her safety while dancing.
Do what you want. I can't understand what you do anyway, so go ahead. If your praying helps, that's good enough for me.
Michelle, thanks for the message.
No problem.
And for sending the screenshot, too. You're really such a thoughtful daughter-in-law. Who was accompanying whom? That idiot son of mine.
It's so funny, right?
Stomach removal, my foot.
I almost wanted to say, it's not her stomach, it's her hemorrhoids.
I figured no grown son would want to imagine his mom's butt. So I only told you, Michelle. Because of that, he dug his own grave. He's such a butthead.
There it is, Anna's crude joke.
If I make dirty jokes to my son, he gets mad. But Michelle, you laugh so hard, I love it.
I also love it because I don't have to be polite with a mother-in-law like you.
I can fart freely because of it.
Only because they're odorless.
But seriously, why did that trash say such a thing?
I think when people lie, they're hiding something. So, what could it be?
It's definitely an affair. Probably with that woman.
The one he was on the plane with?
Yes, I saw them on a neighborhood trip.
I'm surprised they didn't notice you.
I was wearing huge sunglasses and a full leopard print outfit.
I'm sure he never expected someone as quiet as you to dress like that.
He draped a coat over her to hide their hands. I don't know what they were doing, but just imagining it makes me sick. I'd love to see the face of the person who gave birth to such a guy.
Is there a mirror in the hospital room?
Yes.
Look at it.
Looked.
Unfortunately, that person is the one who gave birth to him.
No way.
But that person isn't at fault.
She's just a beautiful woman, and she doesn't seem like a bad person.
Right. Anna, sorry, it'll take a bit longer to get to the hospital. The taxi took a wrong turn.
It's okay. The surgery is in the afternoon, so there's no rush. Take your time coming. Thank you so much for coming. But Michelle, you didn't have to take time off work. I'm sorry for dragging you into this on such an important workday. But having you here gives me so much strength.
This time it's an internal hemorrhoid removal, so you'll need general anesthesia and hospitalization, right? That's why I'm worried, because anything can happen. The surgery isn't simple, and considering the worst-case scenario, I can't help but be concerned. I'll stay with you until it's over, so don't worry. I'll be there with you until the end. I'll be with you until the surgery is safely finished, so don't worry.
Thank you. You're more reliable and reassuring than my actual son. Martin doesn't understand anything, so having you here is a real help.
When a bestie is in trouble, you've got to give them your fullest support. It's just what friends do. I'll do anything for you, Anna.
I used to think that daughters-in-law and mothers-in-law could never understand each other. But you're special, Michelle. Every day is fun because you're here. When my friend Jane told me she was living with her son's ex-wife, I couldn't believe it. I was really surprised.
The daughter-in-law and mother-in-law alliance that started with Jane has grown into an organization with over 40 members now. It started with just a few people, but now it's a big group.
Isn't it great that mothers-in-law with hopeless sons and their victimized daughters-in-law get along so well? It's like we're a family.
When I got married 3 years ago, I was worried about getting along with such a quiet mother-in-law. But now, I really feel glad. Every day is fun because you're here, and I'm grateful for that. But you were just pretending to be nice, Anna. At first, we were both being cautious with each other. But now we can talk honestly, and that makes me happy.
I didn't want to say anything unnecessary because I didn't want to be disliked. But now it's different. Now we can talk about anything, and I'm really glad. I'm so happy that we've become more than friends. I'm really glad to have you, Michelle. The time I spend with you is my most precious treasure. But if something happens to me, promise me you'll be happy without worrying about me. Just promise me that.
Don't say such ominous things. Don't say that, and just get better. Let's have more fun times together after the surgery.
You're right. This isn't the kind of conversation to have before hemorrhoid surgery. But it's important. I might regret not saying it now.
Just get this surgery done quickly and recover soon. There are so many things I want to do together once you're better. Let's make lots of fun plans together. We'll go eat the spicy food we've been craving. We'll enjoy lots of delicious meals together. For us spicy food lovers, it will be the best reward. We'll think about Martin after that. Right now, your health is the most important thing. We can think about everything else after the surgery.
You're right. I'll focus on my recovery for now. I'm praying for a successful surgery.
After the surgery, I have some good news. Look forward to it. I'll bring you some wonderful news.
Oh, what is it? I can't wait. Should I just cut it out myself? I'm that curious.
Stop saying nonsensical things. No need to rush. Just wait patiently. Leave it to me.
Let's get this surgery over with quickly, and then deal with that silly son of mine. I want this over and done with soon. With your support, Michelle, I can overcome anything.
Got it. I'll support you all the way until then. Whatever happens, we'll get through it together. Hey, since you're with Mom, could you at least keep me updated? I don't know anything about her condition or her recovery after surgery. How did the surgery go?
It was successful. Thanks to you, the surgery went smoothly. She should be able to leave the hospital next month. The doctor said her recovery is going well.
That's great to hear. I'm relieved. Are you going to stay with her the whole time? Mom will feel secure, but don't overdo it, Martin. You haven't come home for several days now. Are you managing with your change of clothes and everything? You need to get some rest, or you'll wear yourself out.
I have work, so I'm commuting from my parents' house to the hospital. It's a bit far from home, and my parents' place is more convenient. I'm doing the laundry and managing fine. I'm also taking care of Mom's laundry, so I'm making it work somehow.
You're such a dutiful son. I'm sure your mom is very proud of you. She must feel reassured having you there.
Well, yeah. Mom seems to feel at ease with me around, so I make sure to show her some love and kindness when she needs it. You haven't come home for several days now. Are you managing with your change of clothes and everything? Huh? Mom's in the group chat? What's going on here? Is there something we need to talk about with the three of us?
Short skit, lost and found. Excuse me, I'm looking for something. Did you happen to find an act of kindness around here?
Oh dear, have you lost the kindness you received? That's quite serious. You can never have too much of that.
My son says he repaid his kindness, but no matter where I look, I can't find it.
Can you describe what kind of kindness it was?
It was the kindness of him accompanying me for a stomach removal surgery. But I have no memory of that. Because it wasn't my stomach, it was my hemorrhoids.
Wait, what are you doing?
Don't interrupt.
The punchline is still coming.
No, just tell me normally, not as a skit.
We are practicing because we're entering a comedy contest with the daughter-in-law and mother-in-law alliance.
We really want to make it past the preliminaries?
Jane and Claire are tough competitors.
Claire's Kevin Hart impression is unbeatable.
What are you talking about?
Watch the playlist of the daughter-in-law and mother-in-law friendship series.
Huh? I still don't get it. So, is it true about the hemorrhoid surgery?
Yes.
Why didn't you tell me?
What good would it do to tell you? Would it make the hemorrhoids go away? Upgrade my hospital room? No, right? It wouldn't do anything.
That's true, but if you had just said so, I wouldn't have had to lie. Don't mess with me.
You have no right to be angry, you liar.
But
she's right. What was your purpose in making me out to be a sick person?
nothing. Well,
Stop mumbling.
I didn't want to go home. I'm exhausted from work every day, and coming home just adds more stress. Home should be a place to relax, but it hasn't felt that way lately. Instead of unwinding from work stress, I feel even more stressed at home. I don't know what to do without a place to relax.
Why? Why do you feel that way? I had no idea our home was causing you so much stress. Tell me what bothers you so much so I can understand. Maybe I should have been more attentive, but I need specifics to understand.
It's you.
Huh? Me? You mean I'm the cause? What have I done? I've been trying my best, and it hurts to hear you say that.
You've gotten more wrinkles and spots, and your belly has gotten bigger. And you don't keep yourself as neat as you used to.
That hit a nerve.
You really stepped on a landmine, hemorrhoids and all.
I'm so mad that even your crude joke didn't make me laugh.
Wow, for Michelle to not laugh, it must be serious.
But why are you two so close? Isn't it normal for daughters-in-law and mothers-in-law to avoid each other? How do you get along so well?
We're best friends. We're not just in-laws, we're like best friends. We help and understand each other.
In-laws? No way. I've never heard of such a thing, and I can't imagine how you can have that kind of relationship.
It's not impossible. There are all kinds of relationships in the world. Being in-laws doesn't mean you have to be in conflict. The members of the daughter-in-law and mother-in-law alliance are all close friends. It's hard to believe that some of them actually end up living with their daughter-in-laws after their sons go through a divorce. That's how strong our bond is. We are part of that group, supporting each other.
What's this mysterious organization? I've never heard of it, and how did you build such a strong bond?
Led by Jane, who started a detective agency, we're a group that helps each other in times of need. When a member is in trouble, we help each other with all our might. That's why we have such a strong bond. We've overcome every problem together.
Michelle isn't even in trouble. I just told a little lie and didn't come home. It's not a big deal, right?
What if it was cheating? Was it really just a lie? Is that the end of the lies?
What?
Anna, please.
Let me present myself to you. I'm Detective Anna Holmes. Oh no, here comes Anna's detective series. Last time it was Watson, and now she's pretending to be Sherlock. So, Martin, are you having an affair?
No, I'm not.
I see. However, we know that on June 12th, you had a pizza with a woman, went to the J&M Inn right after, and used the 4-hour special deal.
How cheap trying to save money on that.
How did you know about that?
Jane from our alliance runs a detective agency.
Even so,
When Anna went on a neighborhood trip, she saw you with a woman at the airport. Since then, you've been under surveillance.
are you serious?
You draped your coat over your hands to hide them, right? Hey, what were you doing? I have no idea.
You're so annoying.
Hey, what were you squeezing?
Stop it. I wasn't doing anything. She was just a stranger who happened to sit next to me.
I've lived for 29 years, and I've never draped a coat over a stranger next to me.
Even if someone did that to me, there's no way I'd be fidgeting or squeezing anything.
Cheap pizza followed by a budget hotel stay is embarrassing.
And then, not satisfied, you go to a park at night for more canoodling. Why not just book a hotel for the whole night from the start?
I can't help but think, if you don't have money, don't cheat.
Okay, that's enough. Please stop. I can't take it anymore. I admit it. I've been seeing her for over 6 months. I can't hide it any longer. I'll tell you everything.
Everyone, I'm celebrity reporter Anna Leon. Now that everything's been exposed, how do you feel? I'm sure the viewers are curious too.
My pulse is racing. My heart is pounding and won't stop.
This is Michelle, also a reporter. If you had to describe yourself in one word, what would they be?
Despicable, I guess. I feel so ashamed.
Strict consequences await you. What are your plans moving forward? How do you intend to deal with this?
All I can say is, I'll try my best. But honestly, I don't even know what to try.
In a very exhausted state, he could barely answer the reporter's questions. That's all from the scene. Back to the studio. Viewers, don't miss it.
What am I being made to do? Is this reality or a nightmare?
Such a pathetic son. It's truly embarrassing. I can't believe you would lie and cheat like this.
Anyone would prefer something new over something old. Isn't that natural?
That's awful. How could you say such a thing?
You're a dirty wreck. Yet you dare say that to sweet Michelle?
Shut up! This has nothing to do with you, Mom. And why are you two so close anyway? That's not normal.
Right after we got married, we went to a comedy show. And, coincidentally, we ended up sitting next to each other.
What?
You didn't want to come, so I started going to the theater alone. Then one day, I happened to sit next to my mother-in-law, and it was like, oh.
Yeah, we hit it off immediately. It's easy to get close when you share interests, right? Being able to go to shows with my daughter-in-law is the best retirement ever.
I have no interest in the Alliance or comedy, so just do whatever you want. Michelle, let's end this.
Once I get the money.
Alimony? The going rate is around $30,000, right? I can arrange that quickly. It's not too expensive. I'll pay for it. Divorce will be a bargain at that price. It's the best way for both of us to move on quickly.
No, you're off by a digit. I can't let you off that easily.
$3,000? That's considerate of you. Much cheaper than I expected.
What are you talking about? $300,000. That's my condition.
What? That's way too much. Where am I supposed to get that kind of money? Do you even know the usual alimony amount? It's not usually that high.
Including child support, it's reasonable. We need that much for the kids.
What are you talking about? We don't have any kids. Why would you say that? Even if we did, $300,000 for one kid is way too much. How am I supposed to come up with that kind of money?
Well, it's for 2 kids.
What?
We're having twins. I was shocked when I found out before the surgery, too. I'm so excited.
I'm almost 5 months pregnant. That's why my belly has been getting bigger.
Why didn't you tell me?
I didn't want to say anything until I was in the safe period. You were really down after the miscarriage last time, remember?
Yeah, I was really looking forward to it because I love kids.
So I didn't want to get your hopes up this time. But there was no need to worry, was there? Because you were more interested in some other woman than your own kids.
Wait, this changes everything. I've always wanted kids, and twins especially are a dream come true. Michelle, well done. Let's work together to raise our kids from now on.
Huh?
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 There's no way I'll let you near them.
That's right. It would be a disaster if the twins caught your cheating germs.
No way. What kind of germs are those? They sound terrifying.
Once you catch them, that's it. You'll either keep cheating until you're ruined, or be cheated on until you're ruined.
Oh no. So, you won't get to touch them, or even see a single strand of their hair.
Poor Martin. You won't get to smell that addictive newborn scent. And there are 2 of them.
Anna gets to smell it as much as she wants.
Yes, I'll put it in a bag and save it.
Don't be ridiculous. They're my kids too. I have the right to be around them.
Then you shouldn't have cheated.
How about that? You can't argue with that, can you?
You're the one who hid the fact that we have kids.
I just explained I kept quiet for your sake.
If I had known we were having kids, especially twins, I never would have cheated.
Wait a minute. You just said you've been seeing her for over 6 months. Even if I had told you as soon as I found out, you were already cheating, so the outcome wouldn't have changed.
Exactly.
But if I had known, I might have broken it off secretly or something.
By your logic, you cheated because you didn't know about the pregnancy. So, does that mean if your farts are too smelly, I can stab you?
Of course not. That's completely illogical.
To me, it's the same thing.
Learn from me, I'm odorless. Thanks to that, I can fart freely in front of Michelle.
Mom, can you be quiet for a bit?
How dare you?
Michelle, I'll pay child support, break up with the other woman, and work hard. So please let me see the twins.
I'll consider it.
Why?
Because I don't trust you. You'll just betray me again.
I swear I'll be serious. I'll do anything for the kids.
You made vows in front of a huge crowd at our wedding, and you broke them in just 3 years. Why should I trust you again?
That's...
So no.
Fine. I'll work hard to earn your trust. At least send me some pictures.
All right.
Thank you.
1 per month. Let's see. Maybe start with the toes,
What?
and then the knees, maybe the thighs.
Why is it piece by piece?
It'll take a long time to get the full set for both kids. Good luck.
Why not? Just like those collectible magazines.
Stop making fun of me. Cut it out.
Shut up.
You're nothing but a poop of a fly swarming around a pile of poop on the roadside.
If I'm poop, just say it in one word.
Anna, I'm hungry. Let's go eat.
Sure, I'll come pick you up soon.
I want ice cream too.
Gaining too much weight will be hard later.
Okay.
But just for today, it's fine.
Yay! Oh, Martin, I need a favor.
Anything, just tell me.
Write the follow-up.
What does that even mean?
Check the playlist.
What is with that playlist? Explain it first.
Watch the whole series and you'll understand. All the answers are there. To understand everything, you need to watch it all.
What will happen to me? What am I supposed to do in this situation? I can't see any way forward. Is my life going to be just paying $300,000 and never seeing my beloved children? I can't bear that. It's too painful. How am I supposed to face this reality? I feel like my life is falling apart.
In times like these, it's important to calm down and think clearly. Raise your heart to the sky and perform the tribal dance. It might help you feel a bit better. It's one way to relax.
It's so hard. I wanted to hold them in my arms. I really wanted to touch them. Not being able to hug my children is too painful.
The end. I'm sorry. I guess it ends like this. So, this is how it all ends.
This is hilarious. My stomach hurts from laughing. But even in this situation, we need laughter. We have to laugh to relieve stress. So, don't forget the follow-up. It's important. Make sure to summarize and report back.
Stop saying silly things and just tell me. What should I do? Tell me specifically how to get through this situation. What's this follow-up about? Hey, what am I supposed to do? I have no idea what to do.
Martin, you're not a child anymore. Figure it out for yourself. That's my final order as your mother.
After that, Martin's affair was exposed, causing him to lose trust at work and miss out on promotion opportunities. Additionally, his relationship with his affair partner fell apart, and she left him. Martin worked desperately to pay child support and alimony, but his efforts were in vain, and his life didn't get any easier. He was constantly overwhelmed by work, which led to deteriorating health and mental exhaustion. Eventually, he was forced to quit his job. Unable to find new employment, he became economically and mentally cornered. Martin ended up leaving the city and leading a quiet life in a rural town. Meanwhile, I continued to live happily with my former mother-in-law. I successfully gave birth to twins and now find joy in motherhood while dedicating myself to raising them. The growth of the grandchildren seems to bring happiness to my former mother-in-law. With gratitude, I hope to deepen our bond and become like a true family.